Hello there, everybody. The Hat Person here, and welcome to a brand new series. I should have actually made this vlog introduction ages ago, and in the future, none of you are gonna get it. But I made a Mother 3 series, a Mother 3 Let's Play that, as of this date, it's still ongoing. I'm still making it. I'm actually waiting for one of the episodes to render right now, and don't really know what to say. I kind of had something kind of visualized in my head, but now I just kind of forgot. So basically, I usually do these introductory episodes for stuff like the anime vlogs and stuff like that. But I felt like it was necessary for this one because they're just kind of things that I want to say about the game before I want you guys to actually look at the series. Obviously, a lot of you, because I started filming this late, then I think by the time you watch this, I think episode 20 already came out. But I did mention in episode 1 and 2 that I was going to make like a vlog style kind of introduction to the series, and I don't even have my hat on. Look at this. I'm actually recording this at like 12:30, 12:30 midnight. I don't even have my hat on. I'm not even wearing like my usual attire. I'm a mess right now. I'm kind of doing this in the heat of the moment. But Mother 3 is quite a game, and I have it right here. It's on my DS Lite. And there we go. Legitimate copy of Mother 3. It's right there. And it's English translated. Like somebody grabbed like an actual like real copy of Mother 3 and they like opened it up. I don't know what they did to it, and somebody translated it in English, and they sold it online, and so I bought it, and now I have it. I have an actual real legit copy of Mother 3. And I love it. I don't know. Some people might say that, because, somebody modded it to translate it is not legitimate anymore. It doesn't matter. I spend money on the game. It's still the same game as always. It just got translated. And I still love it. I'm playing it right here, right now. There we go. Mother 3 fan translation. Obviously, it's all kind of like blurry when I put it up there in front. But, I can show you that it does work right there. Mother 3. And I already beat it. Unfortunately, I saved over my beaten file because I kind of got bored and I kind of wanted to play the game again because I loved it so much. So I ended up saving over it with a new game. But yeah, here it is, Mother 3. And one of the, you guys have seen my top 20 like most favorite games of all time, right? Well, the only reason for why I didn't put Mother 3 there is because I hadn't really played it in its entirety. I do remember when I first saw this game, it was I think in like Smash Brothers Brawl, seeing all those levels and seeing Lucas and Ness and all that kind of stuff. And at that point, I didn't really know anything about the Mother games. And now I remember my brother playing Mother 3 like on a TV, and I'm like, what? How did you do it? And he was like using emulators and all that kind of stuff, and he was playing Mother 3 on the TV. And I saw him playing and going through all of these different bits of the game. By that point, I was kind of popping in and out of the room, so I didn't really know. I thought that like the monkey dancing scene was like way late into the game, but I was actually pretty early on. That kind of stuff. It got a little confusing because I was kind of popping in and out, and I didn't really know what's up. But I saw the ending. I saw how the game ends, but I didn't really get it as well because I didn't really know much about it. And so, but even then, like, I loved the art style, I loved the music, I loved how the battle system worked with like the rhythm battles and all that kind of stuff. And so I thought that it was a good game for me to get into. And so I thought about it, and because Mother 4 is coming out, I started thinking about all the other games, and I'm reviewing Earthbound very soon. And so that just kind of got me thinking that well, what about Mother 3? A lot of people love Mother 3. Anybody that doesn't know about Mother 3 always swear by Earthbound as like the ultimate game, in that series. But anybody that plays Mother 3 immediately replaces Earthbound with like this one. This is the best one. This one is awesome. And so I bought a copy, and I have it translated, and I played it all the way to the end. I beat it, and I absolutely loved it. It took me about 25 hours to beat. And yeah, it truly is a fantastic game. It's very emotional, very, very heartfelt. It really makes you think about a myriad of things. Some people might think that, it might be just one thing or just one moral, where it's really like, there's a bunch of different little like life lessons and little meanings, just like in Persona 3, there's a bunch of tiny little things that you can look at and kind of, pickpocket within the game, where you can learn a bunch of new things, and a lot of it are plinky plonky, kind of wacky, funny kind of things, but they actually have more meaning than than they seem to be. And of course, there's like the big, overarching story of, Lucas and trying to find, his brother Klaus and all that kind of stuff. If you guys don't know anything about Mother 3, don't worry, I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. But, just like how I said, oh, there's a monkey dancing scene and all that kind of stuff, then yeah, it's, there's just a few bits, but that's just like one bit out of like a million different things. So if you have never played Mother 3, you're definitely going to enjoy this Let's Play. This one is very casual, because I don't believe that this is a game that's supposed to be beaten like as a game, to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get all of the weapons and I'm gonna get all of the points and pwn the noobs, like it's not that kind of a hardcore bro, let's beat it kind of thing, it's kind of like watching a really good movie, you just experience it, it's a thing that you just kind of let happen and you explore, you take a look at every single nook and cranny, you talk to people, you enjoy it, you let all of those emotions kind of sit, rather than, just let me play, I just want to play, let's go, I just want to fight, I don't care, I just don't care, like, I hate those people whenever they do that, it kind of deters from the experience when you don't stop and breathe in the roses, And so with this game is definitely a thing that you gotta do. You gotta come in and breathe in the sunflower specifically. And so I am a few things before going into the series. I am playing this game on an emulator, but but don't worry about it. I don't know, a lot of people are very iffy with emulators, but I didn't want to actually do this on video, partially to, prove to people that I have an actual legit copy of Mother 3 right here. I bought it, I own it. And so, if I wanted to record myself, I would need, like, a GameCube with, like, a Game Boy player and, that kind of stuff. And it seemed a little bit too cumbersome. And it'd be a lot easier to just kind of go on my iMac and just play Mother 3 on my computer, which has much better frame rate. It's just that the colors pop so much better there. The only problem would be is that I actually have this PlayStation 3 controller plugged in. I even labeled it as PC right there. Because I have like 3 PS3 controllers, and so one of them is for my PC, one of them is for my PS3, and one of them is for my Vita TV. So that was for my PC, and because I'm playing with that, then like X button is A and square button is B, and it gets a little confusing. But also, there's a little bit of lag. Even whether you're playing it on a gamepad or not, the emulation of the game does have a little bit of lag. So it's going to be a little bit of difficult. There's going to be a little bit of difficulty in trying to do the music combos, because in the battle system, when you do a fight, you have background music running, and so it's always a different song. And so whenever you hit the attack button to the rhythm of the music, you get to do some extra attacks. But if you lose that rhythm, then you can't go any further. So it'll be a little difficult. Maybe at the beginning, I'm gonna have a lot of trouble with it. But as I start to get used to the lagginess, then maybe I'll be able to do it a lot better. In the later episodes, I actually do kill it with the combos. But that's basically all I wanted to say. I mean, I've already beaten this game once, and this is my second playthrough. Very similar to Persona 3, except that here's a lot more recent. I literally started the Let's Play like almost like maybe 2 days after I actually beat Mother 3, rather than Persona 3, where it's been years since I last beat it, and then I just finished, beating it right now with the calendar run. And so Mother 3, very vibrant, very, very cutesy. Here's the kind of Let's Plays where I kind of just let myself go and kind of say whatever I want, because usually I kind of restrict myself with like, is an E-rated game or is it T-rated, or, I shouldn't curse or I should curse. I kind of just let my emotions do the talking, and it's just kind of be myself a little bit more, and I just try to talk in a more natural way, because there are other times where I do censor myself sometimes just to try and be more eloquent, but I just kind of say screw it and let myself go. I really do love this game a lot. And I did say before, in my top 20 most favorite games of all time, there are a lot of games, and there's still way more games that I love as well, but I just kind of had to bring it down to 20. To me, that's like really narrowing it down. But if I had played this game prior to me actually making that list, it probably would have made it very high up there, The World Ends With You will always be my number one. And yeah, Persona 4, I guess, is pretty solid on number 2. So it will probably end up going to maybe the number 3 or 4, definitely on my top 5. It would go somewhere on my top 5, because it really is that fantastic. There are moments where where I was kind of doubting if I should really play this game or not on my channel, because there are many moments where the game gets very emotional, where I feel like silence is very valuable in this game, to kind of let those emotions sit, to kind of let those thoughts kind of weigh on your mind a little bit so that you can kind of appreciate them for what they truly are, instead of having this big scene happen and then I'm like, the commentary, I'm trying to be funny, I'm trying to be stupid, and I kind of ruin a lot of things. So yeah, don't take it too personally if I say something stupid in the videos. You just kind of me trying to be an entertainer. And many times I do recognize a good scene, and I say like, whoa, I'm bummed out now, something like that. I don't try to phone it in too much. I just kind of let stuff happen when I know I should. So, yeah, I did say I was going to do this vlog intro and then I start the series, but, I kind of started it up in the heat of the moment, and now I'm like in episode 20 something and I still haven't done it, so here I am doing it. Yeah, I mean, going into this series, part of me says that you should probably watch this series after you play Mother 3. I highly recommend that you guys, as individuals, you go and get a copy of this game. There are copies online that you can buy. Or, if you really don't have a choice, then go get it on an emulator. Because, it's not our fault that we have to emulate the game. We constantly ask for Nintendo to bring Mother 3 to the US, and they do not do it. So they can't blame us for emulating the game, I even had to buy an actual legit copy that got translated. So, yeah, you can't be pointing fingers at anybody, Nintendo. We're here constantly saying, Mother 3, Mother 3, Mother 3. What do they do is zero Mother 3. They bring us Lucas for Smash, but still, that's not Mother 3, in English. So, what you're gonna do, right? I really don't have a choice. I bought a legitimate copy to give myself an excuse to play it on an emulator. Yeah, this is a game I really want to show people that I've played and that I've experienced. That's kind of why I did a Let's Play. I'm doing a Let's Play of it. But, if you guys don't know anything about Mother 3 and you don't know anything about the story, I'm sure you guys are going to enjoy yourselves watching this series, It's very natural, very casual, and I'm not trying to complete the game 100%. I'm not trying to be hardcore, I just try to experience the story as it is. But, yeah, I'm kind of half and half on it. Part of me says, don't watch, play the game, buy it, beat it all the way, and then come in and watch the my experience of me going through it a second time. Or, if you just want to go in clean, then don't worry. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm just gonna let stuff happen as it goes. And yeah, I feel like you're gonna enjoy yourselves either way, whether you've beaten it or not beaten it. I have seen a lot of people in my comment section saying, "Oh yeah, this game looks nice. I'll try it out, or I'll keep watching, or that kind of stuff." I do know that a lot of the Mother 4 fans who saw my reaction video have started to see my Mother 3 series to say, "Oh yeah, no, this is just building up more hype for Mother 4. Yeah, the road to Mother 4. Here we go. Yeah, they're kind of hyping themselves up by seeing Mother 3." So yeah, that's good. And yeah, as I have said before, I have been finishing a lot of series. Starting as of this date today, May 10th, Hotline Miami 2 is done. Persona 3 is right around the corner to finishing up. And yeah, so that's going to be 2 series finished already. So as soon as Mother 3, by the time Mother 4 comes out, I'm definitely not going to be done with Mother 3. I am very, far into the game, but I'm definitely not going to be done by then. So, yeah, for sure, whenever Mother 4 comes out, I will go through it. I will play it and record it, and when I do, it'll be blind, because with all these games, for the most part, I've played them, and I've beaten them, and I'm going through them maybe a second or third time. But I think this is a rare occasion where I actually play a game and I don't know anything about it, and I go in just blind and recording myself. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a face cam, because I have the blue screen right here, so I can just take off the annoying little square and just have me in the corner, just for kind of initial reactions. And then after that, I'll take it off and I'll just, I'll continue on with just my voice. But anyway, without further ado, I kind of wanted to take the time to just kind of express my feelings on the game, express why I'm playing it, express kind of how you should think going into it. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. So I'm going to be putting this intro vlog all the way up at the top of the playlist so that immediately after you can just start enjoying the series. Yeah, this is definitely an experience to be had. If not played, then watched. Then yeah, if you're gonna watch this series, I highly recommend that you stick along for the long haul. Of course, if you don't have the time, then the playlist is there. You can just marathon through the episodes whenever you get bored. And all of these videos will come out in 60 FPS. They're gonna be like all full screen. They're gonna be nice and good looking. So I think you guys are gonna have a good time. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, experience the epic. I think I said in an episode 1 that it's going to be a pretty big understatement to say that this is going to be a pretty epic adventure. So here we go. The awesome, the goofy, the kooky, the beautiful, the funny, the awesome, actiony, trippy experience called Mother 3 is right upon us. And as all of you may know, don't cry until the end. Here we go. Enjoy yourselves. See ya.